To discuss the 4Life compensation plan, let's talk about the basics of the compensation plan. Personal volume, we'll know what that is the volume that I have to make during my month. That is, the volume that I have to buy, or the volume that when I share my store, there's someone who buys from my store so that I get my personal points. This is your personal volume. 3-level volume is the volume that is part of my 3 levels of my organization. Me, my first level, my second, my third, all the people that buy during a month, that's what's part of my 3-level volume. Organizational volume is what makes up the volume of all the people in my organization from where I start to the last person or the last preferred customer that came in. That's it. Frontal. This is the person who is enrolled by me, sponsored by me. It is used to qualify. Rank, qualifications, ranks, when we talk about presidential diamond, diamond elite, bronze, platinum, those are the qualifications that you have to reach every month. Upline, obviously our upline, our mentors, those people who teach us, who educate us, who have presented us with the opportunity, those who have made it possible for us to be here today. Downline, all the people who are part of our organization, that is all the people, all those legs, all those ramifications that start from this affiliate code. Dynamic compression, this is what we're going to talk a little bit about now. This type of terms that for you sometimes are not easy to understand, we will talk about dynamic compression later on. So I'm not going to give you much more detail now. Infinite payout, yes. 4Life pays 58% of your generational bonus, and in infinite payments, it means that 4Life will distribute that 58% to all the people that correspond to them indistinctly of where it is located. Rapid rewards, these are those bonuses that I receive the next day or in the days after I either enroll a person or when I share my store and there is a purchase. I will also receive a rapid reward. Loyalty program, we'll know what that is. We're almost all enrolled in it. The person who is not signed up is losing money because for every 125 points, 4Life gives us a free product every month. They give us 15% of the bill so that we can redeem it for other products. Okay, my shop, we talked about it in the previous workshop. I'm going to go a lot deeper. So far, all clear? When you ask, 4Life says it pays 58% in generational bonus. Where is it? Where does it say that? In what document? Do you all know that document? Will you know how to identify the 58% there? In this room, would you all know how to identify the 58%? Nope. If I add up all these boxes, 2, 25, 5, 12, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, it adds up to 58%. That's where it says in an official 4Life document that 4Life pays you 58% in generational bonus. But also 4Life does not pay just that, does it? Because when we talk about paying up to 64%, the 58% is only part of my generational bonus. The rest, the remaining 6%, it says in this top part. Why? Because we pay the Premier Pool, the Platinum Pool, the Great Escape, the Builder Bonus, all that. All those bonuses come out of that remaining 6% of the company, and it's located in this part of the plan. So when someone wants to know a little bit more about the plan, tell them, where it is written that 4Life pays 64%? They go to the website, they go to the application, they download the document here in the official 4Life document where it tells you that it pays up to 64% in commission. And 4Life pays even more because when we talk about the loyalty program, the free product, it's a payment. It's not included here. The 15% that it gives you from the loyalty program invoice, it's a payment. It's not in here, right? Basically, the compensation plan, and that's why Lydia was saying that we have a 5-star plan, because our plan gives you so much more than what other companies in the industry give you. Organizations grow, right? And if they don't grow, we have a problem. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. So as organizations grow, they grow horizontally and vertically, and above all, in a very messy way. That's the way it is. But when you grow messy organizations, qualifying in every for life rank is very difficult. That's why the company, as such, offers you an incentive called Builder Bonus, which teaches you from the very beginning to develop 3 lines of work. Once you start working 3 lines of work, and those people achieve the rank of builder, which is, let's say, the first rank after associate that the company has, you can work on another 3 new lines because then you have at least 6 people in your front end. And with that, we can make sure that when we get there,
we have on our front line 6 people, because that's a basic part. We're talking about a compensation plan. Now, remember that for us, the first aim is to get to diamond. And to get to diamond, the first step, you have to get to builder. You need to get how many people in front line? 6. How many points in the first 3? 3,000. That's all. That's what we need. 6 people in the front line and 3,000 points in the first 3 levels. And we'll get to the first rank of for life with identity. Why do I say identity? Because I think that we've lost a clear view that we need to get a lot of diamonds in our organization. Diamonds are the base of all qualifications. Diamond should be the aim of everyone who starts in for life. We have the magic of the compensation plan. Let's not stay at 40 euros, because that would be a weak mentality. That would be being poor of spirit. We have the ability to develop the business to wherever we want to get to. We just need to place a limit on the plan. But if you don't want to grow, we're going to stop where you stop. That's how it works. As we advance in qualifications, as we advance, we go deeper. When we get to builder and builder elite, we go to the first, second, and third level. We talk about the first, second, and third level. We're talking about 2, 25, and 5. That's right. We don't have to say we have to work to get diamonds, because once we get to the rank of diamonds, or there are people here in the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, because they start to get the infinite payment. I'm going to try to explain things in a relatively simple way, what infinite payment is. I know a lot of you won't understand it, don't worry, but we'll pay it at the end of the month anyway, even if you don't understand. So we get more and more profits. We get rapid rewards, generational bonds, builder bonus, and there's a big change because people who got to presidential couldn't receive anything. And from that point they said no. People didn't want to go to bronze because they thought, look, I'm going to lose the bonus. Because it's true, if I get 640 bond as presidential, but for bronze, you're also going to get a premier. So you're going to get another bonus. But now, bronze can get the premier, but also the builder bonus of 640. You can get both. Because a few months ago, we said that all of them have the right to get the builder bonus per se. Okay, access to the online shop. That's one of the biggest changes we've had recently. Recently, we were looking at what we could do to modernize ourselves, to change our modus operandi, to change our business plan. Everything had been in a room, and we Very often we give them an opportunity plan, and this just changed one to the other. There were no central meetings, there were no weekly meetings, there weren't any meetings in the offices, there weren't any meetings at home. And we've had to adapt to technology. And 4Life was a lot better than other companies in the sector, even those with more experience, because we started using digital tools with more or less problems, because we've all had to work on this. Now, we're working on this every day to ensure you have all the tools available. And online sales were one of the first works that we did we were one of the first companies to be able to work straight away from your shop online. It could be with a Zoom, it could be online sharing, and 4Life was paying a commission for this. But there's more than that. This year, there have been changes in how my shop has been paid. Major changes for all of you. Okay, I'm not going to go into detail here, because you know that once you get the presidential rank and above, everyone can go to the Great Escape travel. There are people, a lot of who have enjoyed this, but we wanted to give you something more local than that. And we've developed incentives for trips in Europe. The last one, a few months ago, we were in Marbella in Spain. And those who enjoyed it were able to share what it was with the rest of you. But next year, we have a trip, and it's going to be the first trip that we're going to do outside of Spain, and it's going to be in Greece. And it's the first time where all of you will be able to reach the diamond rank and diamond elite rank, and will be able to go on this trip. There's no compensation plan for someone who works in the first 3 ranks that they can get this sort of access where they can go on a trip. But 4Life is providing this opportunity. So what you have to do is to work with your organization in order to get a lot of diamonds, and so that these diamonds get to Athens with you. Because if I have diamonds who go to Athens, I'm going to go to Athens. It's as simple as that. Okay, I'm going to talk about numbers. I'm going to clarify something. Okay. This is a maths class, right? You're very brave coming here Friday at 5 p.m. for a maths class, aren't you? I know this is not going to be the most exciting 20 minutes of your life, but I really do have to help you to understand these percentages. I have to explain them, so bear with me. Now, talking of maths, the first rule of maths, or at least what I was taught when I was little, is that the order of factors doesn't change the product. Now, that is absolutely essential for you to understand the compensation plan. And I'll explain why. When we talk about a compensation plan, it's 25, 5, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, right? And everyone goes from above downwards. 25, 5, 2, 2, 2. And you have to understand something here. The commissions aren't paid from top down, because I purchase. It's not that I purchase a product and my download buys it. No, I purchase it. It's the top line who. Now you have to and can understand the order of factors, because there's going to be a compensation plan that goes from the bottom to the top. If a person or group of people or a family buys a pack, their first purchase, then the subscriber is going to receive 25%. Okay? So the subscriber will receive 25%. And then what's the next person going to receive? 12%, yes. The one who's above that, 5%, and the one who's at the top, 2%. Will they continue paying up until above? Yes, they will. Because here we're 27, 32. Here we reached 34%. We we have to get to 58%. But all the people who are going upwards, they continue to receive up to 50%. I want to explain something, and that's why I've got you here. The bonus of the first purchase means that my sponsor and the person who's above me, they give 37%, these two people. So in other words, if I have a front line, Magal here, okay, we'll call her Magal. She says, look, I want you to accompany me with the plan. And we're going to give the plan to Pedro, or Pedro and Maria. I go, and I give this opportunity plan, they sign it, and they buy a package. She's going to receive the 25%, because she's the one who's worked and got the partner. But I'm giving her support, and so I will also benefit from this 2%. So there you can see that I don't just receive the person who's above. Well, it didn't used to be like that. It's changed. So that you understand, giving support to your front line also benefits you. So giving support to your front line benefits you as well. Oh. Here we have an organization. Because before we were saying we pay 2, 25, 5. What else? 25, 12, 5. I made a mistake and no one corrected me. I did that on purpose, of course. So, I can't see it now. Yeah, can you see it? Okay. Oh, I can see it now. Here you have a person who is inscribed, and we're going to give them all the upline of their sponsor, so you can see how this is distributed. Here's the other part. They're like brothers. And we're going to see how this first purchase is distributed. So we've got the rank of the sponsor, which is diamond. And that person will take 25%, it should appear now, from the diamond rank, 25%. So they get 25% of this initial purchase, because remember, the first purchase is not paid in fractions, it's paid in its entirety. So 25%. The sponsor of this diamond, who's another diamond, gets 12%. And this person who's builder elite gets 5%. And then you have a person who is builder and who gets nothing. Builder rank gets nothing. Why is that? Because his or her rank doesn't allow them to access the fourth generation. You have to be careful because this affects how you receive money. Now, to really get these opportunities, we really need to work on getting a lot of diamonds. The one above, who's a diamond, takes the 12%. When he gets silver, gets 3. Bronze gets another 3. And here we still haven't paid the 58%. So the person who have above bronze will continue getting percentages until we get to 58%. And so on. You understand? We're going to see this with very different diagrams. We're going to see how this happens. Because various things can happen at the same time. Infinite payments. Here you have this rank here. Brother. How many people do we have as diamonds in the organization? Not the new ones. Congratulations. Who's got a recent diamond? Very good.
Además, recuerden que desde el mes pasado, octubre, noviembre, diciembre,
Now, November, December,
un bono para todas las personas que alcancen un
there's the bonus for those who get a new rank.
lo lanzado en la convención, con lo cual este
So this month,
todas las personas que alcancen un
all the
nuevo rango
people who
van a
get
cobrar
to a new
un
rank
poquito más.
receive a bonus.
Por eso siempre decimos que For Life
That's why we
da
say For Life
muy bien.
is generous here. So we have a structure.
Diversa, variada.
It's different, it's varied.
Estas imágenes de aquí están aquí sencillamente para que vean que la estructura no es exactamente perfecta.
So here you can
Porque
see,
dije al principio,
as I said at the
las
beginning,
organizaciones crecen
organizations
desordenadas.
grow in a
Si las organizaciones
disorganized way.
crecieran perfectamente,
If they
esta
grew
sala habría
perfectly, there would be 100 platinums in this room.
Entonces, siempre pensemos que la
So an organization is always going to grow in a disordered fashion. And your work
como empresario
as a business person is to reinforce those lines that start with you
creciendo de forma
and that grow in an incomplete and,
porque si yo
and an unequal way. Because if I have a platinum below me,
la persona que
but it's the
yo debajo
only person I have below, then I have the rank of associate. So I'm only going to distribute
120 que haga, que se
the what I charge of the 120.
tener un platino
If I've got
debajo mío que
a
me
platinum below me, it doesn't guarantee success
garantiza el que yo
and
trabaje
doesn't guarantee that I work on my front line
que cree diferentes
and that I will
tipos de línea a lo largo.
allow different lines to grow in my organization.
Entonces nos vamos a olvidar de esa línea
So
desordenada y vamos a ver cómo
now we're going to
se
see
pagan los puntos
how
de esta señorita
the
que
points
está por aquí.
are paid, of this lady here.
No me muevo mucho a
Now,
hablar de los
we're going to talk about the 100 points of this lady. We're talking about a normal purchase, doesn't have to be a first purchase. So an ordinary purchase of 100 points
que son los que la
is
persona
what
dice que
the company says they have to do in order to receive.
mi patrocinador
Now,
se va a llevar el 2%.
the sponsor is going to get 2%. Is that right or wrong? The person who's above me, above that, 25%. The person who's above them, 5%.
El diamante
And the diamond,
un 8.
8%.
El diamante elite cobra 8, no cobra 6. Pero
But
tenéis que tener
you have to take something into account. And this is very important.
el plan de
The compensation plan says
225 5
225,
3 3
12,
2.
3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Eso suma 58.
That makes up 58%.
Si yo aquí
If I here
no tengo
don't
12,
have 12,
estoy quedando con plata ajena,
I don't have.
For Life tiene que seguir
For Life has to continue to pay
porcentaje
the,
correspondiente a
what
los
corresponds to 12%
rangos siguientes
in
para
order
que se pague el 50%
to get to the 58%.
completo. Con lo cual, si yo pagué aquí,
So if I get 8% here,
queda un 4
4,
y el bonus que está con ahí lo
and the person
y realmente sale
earns that.
beneficiado.
And they benefit from that because if I pay 12% here,
Ese bronce
this
cobraría
bronze would get 3%.
¿Lo veis?
You understand? That's how it works. So
Entonces, seguimos pagando porque ya hemos pagado
now we continue paying because we've already paid 12% corresponding to the fourth generation.
y tenemos un costo
And we have a builder elite. The poor person doesn't actually classify yet.
productor elite, no. Pero tenemos un bronce
Then we have a bronze elite, and they do have a right to a 3%, the bronze elite. Another bronze elite, they can get another 3%.
un plata
And a silver, 2%.
y seguiríamos pagando toda la organización superior
And we would reach the 58%
al bono.
that corresponds to the generational bonus.
Significa pago
So that's what infinite payment means. For Life has the upline to pay the points corresponding to this person until they get to 58%
a todo.
that corresponds.
Es simple. ¿Lo
That's it.
tenéis?
Do you get it?
¿Lo veis? No es tan complicado.
It's not that complicated, right?
Soy valientes.
Start writing it up.
Yep.
Si estas dos personas fueran diamantes,
Now these people were diamonds here.
no, tampoco cobrarían.
No, it
porque
wouldn't count
el
either.
diamante
Because the
cobra
diamond
hasta la cuarta
earns up to the
generación
fourth generation.
que está pagado aquí. Cuando ustedes ven en el plan
When you
que
see the
dice
plan that says
persona, o sea, el plan de compensación
The
te
compensation
corta con una
plan
persona que tenga un rango igual o superior
cuts when there's someone who has a rank equal or above yours, and that's what cuts. That's what this means. It's a good question. Because here there's a diamond of a higher rank who would cut the person who's over here. So if there was a diamond here, they also wouldn't have a right. The opposite case would be if here there's a diamond and here's a diamond elite. The diamond would get 6% and the diamond elite would get 2%. And the bronze elite would get 4%. Because remember something, the diamond in the fourth generation gets 6%. The diamond elite gets 8%, and the higher ranks, so preferential above, gets 12%. 6, 2, well, obviously we'd have to compete with this 4% higher up. Okay? So dynamic compression. This is a lot simpler than it might seem. Compression means a temporary cancellation of a person just at the point when the commissions are paid. Just at the moment of paying commission. Okay, what does that mean? I'll give you an example. So we have a varied structure, men and women who are working hard and are doing their plan month by month, and they get their products, they charge the products month by month, and we see a person here gets 100 points. This person is losing money. Why is that? Because they didn't have a loyalty program. What would they get them? And how would they do it? Yes, 15%. Very good. I think you've understood this. Good. Let's say the upline has done purchases. Here's another one with a loyalty program here. This one doesn't purchase. 150, 125, 130. Now, here there are people who haven't met their commitment of having a minimum of 100 points per month. So the system will temporarily and just at the point of commissioning, just at that moment, will remove these three people when it comes to distributing commissions. So these people are physically part of the structure, of course. That's why when we talk about qualifications, they say, look, you need 3,000 points in the first three levels without compression. Compression doesn't count for the qualification volume. It just counts when it comes to distributing commissions. Okay? So, how would this work? 2, 25, nothing, 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 5%, 12%, and 3%. Now this person who's here has got a presidential rank and above. That's what we're assuming. So you understand? Compression, it's just removing these three people when it comes to paying commissions, when they get the percentage of commissions. That's it. That's what dynamic compression means. That's all. We don't need to do any more. So you don't purchase, I'll skip you. You don't purchase, I'll skip you. Okay? What's different is, look, if I don't have the right qualification, I don't earn. Because I can get commissions of other people because I've met my monthly commitment. That's something different. Now, if I don't earn a percentage of a purchase because I haven't met my monthly commitment, or I don't get my percentage because I don't have the qualification. They're two different things. They're completely separate. Okay? So we get to the 58%. Any questions? Is everything clear? You winners? You're at least diamonds? Now, I know it's a Friday. I know this is pure maths. But this is not, rocket science. This is a compensation scheme. Okay, my shop. The companies decided to change the percentages in payments. Now, before, Everything started in the shop with Jorge, and Jorge purchased, and I got 25% of commissions from this purchase, and that was it. That was all. The upline, my sponsor would get 2, the one who's above that 5, 12, so on and so forth. But now, the company has decided that if I'm working online to show how my shop works, I'm going to, do a workshop or accompany them in the workshop online. If I show them how to use the app, if I show them how to share their My Shop and help them with a product list, then I deserve compensation for this training, for this showing them how to do things. So if I do this sharing job, I share my shop, and this person does a purchase. Okay? My upline is going to receive the following commissions. Obviously, I get 25%. The builder elite above me is going to get 12. 5, 2, 3. So you see that this has changed. From now on, we're going to have the same percentage as applied when there was a first purchase or a quick bonus. Now, why is that? Because if this person above me has taken the time to show me how the application works, to show me how to share products, to how to create a product list, well, makes sense. This person who's training me can benefit from this work that I've done. Okay? So this is a big change that the company has made, and it's a good idea. Now, we're going to look at something in the structure. Now, the compensation plan is not difficult, but there are a lot of small details. So you've got sometimes it can be difficult to understand. But once you've really digested it and understood it, you realize it's actually not that complicated. But there are a lot of details within the organization. So I suggest that every month you review your account because there are certain factors that will help you to understand the plan a bit better. Now remember something. Often you're responsible to show another person how the plan works. And it's never a good idea to say, look, I know I get paid. No, sometimes you have to have a minimum understanding of how the plan works. At least you should always know what you need to do is how to get to a rank and what you receive in percentages when you get to that rank. That's very important. You should at least understand that. Because in the end, well, often, leadership requires training people and people who can trust us. Now, I understand the people who enter your business is because they believe in you, they trust you. But this trust is something that needs to be evaluated over time, otherwise it will disappear. People think, oh, I don't know if I like this, I'm not sure if this is serious, and that kind of feeling, they might, they could go. So we have to really make people trust us and believe in us. And you've got the best product available, and you have to know the quality of the product, and you have to also understand the plan, because every month you benefit from this. But someone who's entering the business really does need to believe in the plan as much as or even more than you, because they're new. Okay? So, if this person makes a purchase, or they share their shop and they get the 25%, and the upline is going to receive 12 to 5, 2, 2, 3. That's fine. That's the way to pay the compensation plan in a My Shop purchase. Now we have a part which doesn't earn. And why is this man not earning? Because of their rank. Yes, that's right. We have silver 2, and we have someone above, a diamond, and a bronze elite that do not earn. Why is that? Well, because we're distributing commissions in relation to the rank of silver. But for life, in the upline, goes up until they reach 58% in the compensation plan, that's right. Listen to something here. Normally, when we're talking about a plan, a platinum, a gold elite, so on, these are the only people who, in the compensation plan, when we're talking about percentages, 2, 25, 5, 2, and 2, 2, 2, they form up 10 in a direct line. So we're saying that I will earn 10 gold or above. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'm saying that we're going to continue to pay. This is infinite payment because it doesn't matter where you are or the depth. If I haven't got to 50%, now it doesn't matter if they're in the level 32. I'm going to pay that person who deserves it, and they're going to get the percentage they deserve. That's infinite payment.
Queremos que sigan alcanzando nuevas calificaciones para seguir premiando sus logros.
Right. As I was saying before, there's an incentive.
Que empezó el mes pasado,
Last month is continuing this month,
estamos en
November, December.
Vamos a alcanzar.
We're going to reach new qualifications.
Tenéis un incentivo
You have a European incentive for people to go to Athens
diamantes y diamantes.
for Diamond and Diamond Elite. I said at the beginning of this workshop that all people who have Diamond and Diamond Elite
En sus calificaciones
as a rank go up the rank because Diamonds and Diamond Elite
son la base de toda la calificación. ¿Hemos de
Now-
enfocarnos en hacer builder bonus? Sí, porque es la forma
Now,
de crecer
the bonus is the way
estructuras ordenadas.
you go up in an orderly fashion.
Hemos de hacer builder bonus, sí, pero el objetivo
But the aim, the main aim
de cada
of every leader
es hacer en sus tres principales
is
líneas,
to
empezar a hacer tres diamantes.
get 3 diamonds in their main 3 lines. There's some people who have a higher level, but what you have to work on their 3 presidentials or the 3 bronzes to continue to create diamonds so that these bronzes and presidents continue to grow in rank.
Porque no podemos
Because we mustn't forget,
que si no
if we
tenemos
don't have
nuevas
new
calificaciones, no
rankings,
vamos a obtener nuevos.
we're not going to get, we need new qualifications to get new ranks.
Por la- nos da más, nos da regalos, nos da más
You'll
comisión,
get-
les da más sorpresas, les da liderazgo, les da voz, les da voto, porque cada
Now,
vez que
every
ustedes
time you get a
tienen
high
más
rank,
poder,
you have more
a la hora de
power,
pedirle más a la
and you can ask more from the company.
Si yo, como un simple
Now, as a simple affiliate, if I say to the company, look, I want you to pay me more, the company's going to say, no,
trabaje más,
work more
que le voy a
and I'll pay you more.
pagar más. Entonces, a medida que cobramos
So,
más,
if you
tenemos
earn more,
mayor
I'll have
poder
a greater
a la hora de pedir.
power to request
Eso ha
things.
sido todo. Espero
That's
que
all.
les
I hope you had a great afternoon. That's all. Thanks very much.